name is Zelda, and I will be your host for the next couple of games. I am joined here by TaintedTali, who's about to run some Casper Scare School for you all. So whenever you're ready, go for it.
Alright, I'm just gonna get right into it. Hi, my name is Tali, and I'm gonna run Casper Scare School. I've done you the favor of skipping the first loading screen, so the timer is gonna start as soon as I hit continue. So, Tech, whenever you're ready, 3, 2, 1, go! Might as well just get right into the absolute greatness of this game, and then we can talk about what you're seeing, because right now, this is a collectathon, of course. That's what you expected, right? And Casper has to be ready for school, so we gotta make sure that he packs his bag. And of course, what else would you pack other than, underwear, flower pots, the usual things that you would bring to school. Another flower pot. In case you haven't noticed by now, this game is jank, and it is, isn't too bad to say it's not great, but it is incredibly fun despite all of that. So basically what we're doing is we have 30 items to grab. I need to be very careful with this route because it can be very deceptive. Another thing as well is Casper's movement is incredibly sticky. You wouldn't think so, he's a ghost, but right there you got a great example of it. If you hit the wall in the wrong way, which is like most ways, he'll just get stuck for a couple seconds, and there's absolutely nothing I can do about it except the fact that, embrace the fact that it's happening and hope for the best, alright? Alright, I'm tracked with my items. I haven't forgotten anything yet, so we're looking good. We gotta get more underwear though, more books, more pots to bring with us to Scare School. Let's see. Pot, underwear, of course we gotta get this classical painting as well. Very important, can't forget that. I'm sure it's useful for some lessons, I don't know. Alright. Walls are not working with me today, but that's normal. This game is, again, incredibly janky. So if you ever played, like, old PS2 games, you might have heard of, or maybe you haven't, in which case you're probably lucky. Blast Entertainment, and I think I just passed some items, but that's okay. I'll pick those up on the way back. They, for some reason, managed to gain a lot of actually good licenses, because, Casper is a good license, but they made incredibly shitty games from them, and I will never know why. Other more notable examples include Home Alone and Lassie, so if that's something you like, you can go back and check there. Let's see, Mona Lisa, very important, we cannot forget to bring her to school. Alright, yeah, missing an item over here, I think.
Hey.
Yes. Nope, no, it's the room behind it. It's okay, I did this perfectly in practice, so of course, my non-practice does not go as well. There we go. Last book, alright. I know where the last two items are, this is completely fine. As long as I don't get stuck on door frames, that is. Alright, so, last pot, we have one more book to go in the basement, and then you get to see the wonderful part of piece 2, which is loading time. So, here we go, Zelda, now is your time to shine, because we're gonna loading in for just another minute for the next level.
Alright, thank you very much. Well, I would like to remind everybody that Indiethon Fall Follies is raising money for Caldwell children. They provide practical and emotional support for disabled children and their families across the United Kingdom. With your support, they provide services and equipment to children who need them, including powered wheelchairs, therapy tricycles, and car seats, as well as sports equipment for talented disabled athletes. They also started their own brand new, first-of-its-kind in-house autism service for Caldwell International Children's Centre in Staffordshire, UK. Visit the website at www.caldwellchildren.org to learn more about their amazing programs.
Alright, and in the meantime, did you think this was a collectathon? Because, psych, it is not a collectathon at all. This is a racing game, actually. Who saw that coming? This level is actually quite rough. This thing is not easy to control, like, whatsoever. But I'm doing my best and trying to not. I've already hit 2 cars. Usually, I don't hit any, so when you saw those cars do a little backflip, that's what happens when you hit the Mexico ship. But it's okay, we already have 4 out of 6. We're almost there. Just need to pick a ball, because this is our school bus, by the way. Because apparently this is how you travel around as a ghost, I guess. So we're just gonna pick up all the children, and then we're ready to go to school. And there we go, last kid is right here. Alright, Zelda, go, we have another loading screen.
Alright, everybody, we have incentives! We have the next upcoming incentive for a run called Rumu, which is the laundry hamper therapy, whose description reads, the laundry hamper is having the worst time of any appliance in the house. Let's give them a little love.
And friendly plug as well. I'm reading for Rumu later, so you're definitely going to want to donate and tune in for it. If you have any more to add, you feel free.
Oh no, go ahead.
Okay.
You're playing.
Okay. Yeah, so now we're back to the actual meat of this game. Again, this is a racing game, so now we've made it to school, and of course what we do at school is not learn, we race. So this is really... this is really just what it is. Like, it's the same type of movement we had in the first level. Also, we don't actually take damage in this. So we're just gonna, like, cheat and just jump over this lava. All the other NPC characters, they will actually try to platform, and we're just like, nah. No time for that. There's no damage anyway, so why would we care? It's fantastic, really. I don't know how else to describe it. Yeah, I hope you also like the music. In case you haven't realized, there is music in this game, and it has about 2 tracks, and it's gonna loop those same 2 tracks throughout the entire game, loading screens and everything. There really isn't a whole lot of tech to it. Like, we had a lot of theories about the cycles. We do believe that the cycles probably are static. This game is just too janky for us to actually get consistent to find out for sure. So, you know, really love janky old games. Yeah, we are so far ahead of our teammates now because, again, they try to platform and we just skip all of the complicated stuff and just go fast. Really love his animations too when he jumps. It's the funniest thing. Yeah, just being quiet for a moment so you can really appreciate this music. This is actually one of the not worst tracks in this, so enjoy it while it lasts, until it cycles to the other one. Ooh, got really lucky with that one, cool. Yeah, sometimes you just gotta hope to get lucky with the obstacles. This one isn't the worst one. Our next one is actually the worst racing level coming up, but for this one, outside is pretty easy. There's not too many things to get stuck on, and look, we're about to loop this poor guy. Sorry, you don't actually need to care about these obstacles, you just need to go. Alright, so last lap and last arch is here, so that means we won, and there's another loading screen. So Zelda, we have more incentives, right?
We do. More loading screens, more incentives. We also have for Subnautica, we have Bring Back the Toys, which means that we are going to find and bring all the toys back with us to space, which we currently only have $1 out of the $50 that we need. So if you want to bring back all of the toys, get your donations in.
Exactly. So yeah, this is a very janky game. As Aishma says in the chat, this Logger's group is about as inconsistent as the programming. So now we're racing again. Looks like the same level, except this time we're going inside, which is when the movement and the jank of it especially really starts to shine, because here we have a lot of obstacles to get stuck on. So, but again, it's not really that bad. You'll notice that right now they are in front of me, and that yes, they are also a victim to the exact same jank that I am. They also get stuck on the obstacles. So the NPC does not get any advantages there. But again, once we get to the lava, because yes, we do have the lava section again. Oh, if I can even hit this damn door. We're gonna, you know, get past them there anyway, so it's really not that much of a concern how you're doing early in the race. Because again, oh look, I'm first. It looked dicey for a while, but as soon as you get to this part, no, it's easy. And it has a slightly different path actually in the lava there, so you can kind of make it faster by trying to not take the damage, quote unquote. But again, it really doesn't matter. Alright, so arch layout is also slightly different, meaning we can take slightly different shortcuts, but yeah, this is really just all it is. Trying not to get stuck on obstacles, trying to learn how to deal with this incredibly janky gameplay. I don't know how janky it looks, but I've had people tell me it looks jank and then try it and it feels even jankier than it looks. So make of that what you will. Alright, oh god. It's going totally well. I can't even get into this damn door. Alright, there we go. But again, it's really not a problem because we have one part of the race that is super easy to take everyone up with, and they haven't even caught up with me, so it's no problem at all. There you go. Come on, let me through. Thank you. Alright. We're almost there. We're halfway through. Then we get to our favorite part again, which is a loading screen, but not quite yet. Alright. Then we have the other song, but oh no. Casper, please. Okay, we're good. We're good. He was trying to get stuck. He's trying to give me a disadvantage here, but it's okay. We're still way ahead of everyone else in the competition, so... We're also, I think, about halfway through the entire game now, so... Alright, you know what? I'm gonna take the shortcut. I don't want to deal with that obstacle. Alright, gate close right behind us. That is perfect. If anyone was right behind us, which I doubt, they're not gonna have a good time. And suddenly my movement is good. What is happening? I guess my muscle memory is coming back. Because, yeah, I usually don't run this game outside of marathons, because if I was supposed to grind this for better times, I think I would lose my mind. So I usually just submit this to marathons, pick it up when I get accepted, and then it goes back in the box. Alright, but we are in the last lap, we are in the last lava sections, and we are getting close to winning yet another race. We are almost there. Again, we're raising money for charity, so please do get some more donations in, because we're about to hit a loading screen, which means I'm going to ask Zelda to do reading again. Alright, and this is the last arch right here. So Zelda, your time to shine.
Alright, well for Life Slide we have the Achievement Challenge run. Which means that our runner is going to do a particular level in a single practically flawless attempt with a specific plane. So, if you want to see that happen, we are currently on $55 out of the $100 that we need. So if you want to see that happen, get more donations in.
Yeah, you know what to do. It's really easy too. Exclamation point donate in chat. Alright, we got gym class. Oh look, we have an actual class. This one actually can be quite tricky because while I'm not too worried in the race, the previous races, it's because I have like one part that is really easy to catch up with. This race doesn't have that. The hitbox for these hurdles is also really annoying. Plus, there's an invisible inner wall, so if I cut my corners too tight, I might actually just get stuck instead. So this one actually probably one of the harder races levels in this, but hopefully gym class is gonna treat me well. Benefit is that it's shorter than the other one, so even if I fail and need to retry, it shouldn't be too bad. Definitely wouldn't be PB pace though. Right? Oh, there we go. There you see the corner. I cut it too short and I just instantly get stuck. Alright. Last lap, we got this. I don't think anyone's immediately behind me, so I think this should be fine, even if I do end up making small mistakes. Alright. This is the last side, and... yes, alright, there we go. Last loading screen, let's go! Zelda!
Last loading screen, last incentive. We have for the Phasmophobia Apocalypse update, we have a bid war between the map choices. We currently have Camp Woodwind in the lead with $1, sorry. And then we also have Sunny Meadows, the restricted version, in second place with $0. So if you want to see your favorite map, get that bid war going.
Yeah, and for those of you who haven't played the new Phasmophobia update, the new Sunny Meadows update is actually really cool, so I would recommend getting donations in to see that. It'll be worth it. Alright, so before we get actually into the last race, I guess I might as well get a head start in explaining what we're doing, because this one is a little bit different than the rest. Like, yes, it's a race, yes, he gets a head start, but that isn't my big issue. I can easily catch up with him. The big issue here is that I also need to collect stuff, so I specifically need to collect my classmates. And there's 4 of them, and yeah, that sounds easy enough on paper, right? But it might not be, because again, hitboxes, jank. It's kind of the theme of the game. But it's okay. Let's see. There was our first one. There we go. Now you see the issue. You kind of just need to, like, basically circle them for a little bit and just hope for the best. And suddenly we also have a health bar. You might have noticed I ran through the car. And the health bar, so to speak, I guess it's more of a scare meter, I think they call it, because basically you don't actually have health. They explain it in-game as, like, if you run through a car, the car of people will get scared, and Casper doesn't like scaring people. So he gets sad, and then that's why the bar drops. And you fixed it by picking up money, because it makes sense, I guess. Logic, I promise you, it exists, it's a thing. But we managed to get 2 out of 4 so far. Shouldn't be too bad of an issue. Usually the cars aren't an issue either. It really depends on there we go, 3, okay. I was a bit worried I was just gonna run through her. I've seen that happen. I've seen my fellow runners of this game, because yes, there are more of us. We are legion, we are many. But yeah, I've seen fellow runners of this game be on pretty good pace and about like to win races, PBs and everything, and then they pass through and don't collect the person and they don't notice. But last arch of this road is final times. We are coming up on final time. I'm gonna call it. Pop-up's gonna pop up, and that's what it is. So, time. And that's Casper Scare School. If you like this, I do not run this game frequently, but I do run other amazing games like Resident Evil 6, which I'm currently doing. So if you want to see more of that, you can follow me at twitch.tv/TaintedTali. And I'm gonna leave it at that. We're slightly behind in the marathon. I'm hoping I can make up some time, so Go on, let's move it along. There are more great games coming up.
Alright, well, before we go over to our next game, I have $50 from High Five from Ryan, saying Casper went to the witch store because there was a big sale on brooms. They were literally flying off the shelves. But this was the reader's choice. Thank you very much.
Amazing,
Alright.
thank you.
Coming up, we have Worms 2, run by Ruffle Bricks, so don't go anywhere.